Hello everyone. This is short video based on bond yield and interest rate. Whenever the monetary policy is declared by Reserve Bank of India, you'll find articles related to bond yield and interest rate in the newspaper. So let's understand the relationship between bond yield and interest rate. First, let us understand the meaning of the term bond yield. When you invest your money in fixed deposits, you earn interest. When you invest your money in shares and mutual funds, you earn dividend. When you invest your money in bonds, you will earn coupon. In simple words, bond yield is considered as the rate of return when you invest your money in bonds. The formula which is used to calculate bond yield is coupon amount upon the market price. Or in simple words, I can even say that it's nothing but the profit earned by the investor upon the market price of the bond. And whenever you come across the term interest rate, it represents the overall interest rate structure of an economy. In India, nowadays, repo rate mainly indicates the interest rate structure of an economy. Now let's understand the relation between these two concepts, that is bond yield and interest rate. Let's take up the example of a zero coupon bond. Whenever you come across the term zero coupon bond, it means the rate of return provided on the bond is considered to be zero. Frankly speaking, it is assumed that you will not earn any interest, you will not earn any rate of return or fixed rate of return on your investment. Now, a question may arise in mind, if the coupon rate is zero, why will an investor invest the money in the bond? Such bonds are issued at discounted price, or I can say such bonds are issued at discount to the face value. Let's assume that the face value of a bond is say 1000 rupees, and today these bonds are sold at 950 rupees in the market. The maturity period of this bond is say 1 year. It means today you will purchase this bond at 950 rupees, and after 1 year, that is on the day of maturity, you will get an amount of 1000 rupees. So here I can say that the profit earned by the investor is say 50 rupees on an investment of 950 rupees. People, they commit a mistake of calculating the profit of 50 rupees on an amount of 1000 rupees. See, as an investor, you have invested only 950 rupees. You got a profit of 50 rupees on an amount of 950 rupees. So your rate of profit is say 5.26%. Now this rate of profit or this rate of return is considered to be the bond yield. Now, when RBI reduces the interest rate, now when I say RBI reducing the interest rate, it means RBI will reduce the interest rate in case of deposits. RBI will even reduce the rate of interest in case of loans. When RBI reduces the interest rate in case of deposits, what actually happens is people will not invest the money in fixed deposits. People will start investing the money in bonds. When people they start investing the money in bonds, the demand for bonds will rise. When the demand for the bonds increases, the price of bond will increase from 950 rupees to 960 rupees. The logic is when the demand for bond rises, the price of bond will rise. Now, let's assume that it's the same example of zero coupon bond. I'm getting the bond or the investor is getting the bond from the market at 960 rupees, and after 1 year is going to get 1000 rupees. Let's assume that the face value is 1000 rupees only. Now in this case, the profit earned by the investor is 40 rupees on an investment of 960 rupees. So now when you calculate the bond yield, it comes to 4.17%. So from this video, we can conclude that when the interest rate falls, the bond yield will also fall. In simple words, there is a direct relationship between interest rate and bond yield. Thank you.